This video is going to show you how to solve problems with an angle of depression. So please have your foldable. If you don't have this foldable already made, please stop this video, watch the video on how to make this foldable before starting this video. So what you'll do is make sure you have your foldable. Make sure it's so that we're going to be writing this way. So make sure the opening is at the bottom and not the top. Pick a side with the tab, and I'm going to turn it over to write what this foldable is going to be about. And it's going to be about the angle of depression. Please write that down. If you ever need to stop the video to finish taking some notes or rewind, feel free to do so. What you're going to do next is you're going to be writing inside this tab and what the angle of depression is. And it's an angle directly. Please underline that. That's going to be really important because some people mess up on this part, so make sure you underline that. Angle directly below the horizontal line at the eye. Yes, I'm talking about like eye on your face. So angle of depression is angle directly below the horizontal line at the eye. What I'm going to do next is show you what it looks like. So turn over your paper this way, have the definition there. So what you'll do is start somewhere in the middle and you'll draw head, eye, body, line, and then angle of depression is underneath that, below it. So it's going to be down here, and we're going to draw a right triangle. So here, this would be your angle of depression. So again, to do that, you can rewind, but I'm going to review it right now. Head, eye, body, line. This is where you know there's going to be two types. This is the horizontal line. Angle of depression is going to be below that, and angle of elevation will be above that. What I'm going to have you do next is I'm going to have you highlight this section right here so that you know that this is the angle of depression. It's going to go down here. So again, to do this, I draw the head, the body, the eye, the line, and then the right triangle. So inside we're gonna, oops, I probably should move this. I'm gonna have you go ahead and we're gonna do the notes behind this section right here. So if you open up your foldable, so we can have the example here. And I'm gonna do quite a bit of writing. So if you need to pause the video so that you can catch up, go ahead and do that. Here's the example. So pilot looks down at the airport at an angle pilot looks down at the airport at an angle of depression of, we'll say 40 degrees. He is 950 feet above the ground. So pause it if you need to write this down. So what I'm going to do first is head, body, eye, line. See how the line is coming out of the eye? Let me write that down. Line comes out of the eye. Okay, angle of depression. That means it's going to be below it, so it's going to be down here. I have to draw the right triangle. So I know this angle right here is 40 degrees. I know he's 950 feet above, so it would be this way, not this way. I'm talking about above. And so he's 950 feet. And I want to figure out, find how far he is from the airport. So this would be my x. This is how far you are. We don't measure with the hypotenuse how far something is. We measure along the horizontal. So what I'm going to do is, I know that I have an angle and I have a side, so I use trigonometry. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. If you need to pause this video to make sure your picture is correct, that your picture is one of the most important things from here. Again, you draw head, eye, body. You draw the horizontal eye, the horizontal line coming out of the eye. It's depression, so it's under it. And then you label 950. So that's how far he is from the ground. So I circle my angle, arrow across. That's my opposite. Across from my 90 is my hypotenuse. Left over is adjacent. I have opposite. I'm looking for adjacent. So I know opposite adjacent, that would be tangent. Tangent of 40 degrees. Opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 950. Adjacent is x. So I divide. 950 goes first because it goes on top here. 950 divided by tangent and 40. Put that in your calculator and you're done.